Hello dear students, I am Yogesh Kumar Deshmukh, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department. I have done of Bharati College of Engineering Technology, which is linked with Bharati Group of Institutions. I have done my engineering with an BE Mechanical in honors degree and MTech, Master in Technology with Production Engineering branch. Today in engineering drawing subjects, we are going to learn about how the engineering drawing is helpful with us, and we will continue our topic engineering drawing in the types of lines we used in engineering drawing. First is conventional break line. See this is the conventional break line used over here. This is the conventional break line, and then section line. Conventional break line is used to show that object is cut from here, and this is the break portion, so that we are going to see the inside portion, and this break line is continuous line. Okay, the object is continuous over there. That's why we are using conventional break line. What is section line? Section line showing that object is being cut by the machine or any by cutting portion, and then section is being over like that. For example, we see if we are cutting a salad over in a home, if we cut through a knife, that portion we cut after the cutting section of the from the main object, we see the horizontal, the inclined lines over there by the made by the cutting knife edge. That shows that its object is being cut. Hence the section line is showing the same thing, that object is being cut, and we are going to see what the inside object it look likes. Okay, then visible line. Visible lines that objects are going to view when we are seeing an object and the object is visible to us. This object is visible for then the line is drawn for drawing that object is visible line. Okay, as the object is being visible. Leader line. The leader line is showing that the what the object dimension we are using this leader line, as we are showing the dimension of the object 1.5 dia with this leader line. Okay, then this is dimensioning line. Dimensioning line is just a light line used to mark the dimension of the object, what is the length and what is the diameter of that object. For that we are using an extension line. The extension line is used to show where this dimension is extended and where it is going to be marked. Okay, it's a light line just, and then arrowhead, with an arrowhead and in middle portion blank we use the dimension line. And this is another. Next is what is central line. Center line used to show the center of the object, that is also some of the times called an axis line. It is marked with long, short, long. This is the line pattern we draw for center line. Okay, then cutting plane line. Cutting plane line is nothing, it shows the cutting edge, how from where the object is being cut. This is the cutting edge. Okay, here the cutting edge is shown, and with that it is showing that arrowhead is showing that we are removing that object from this portion. This cutting plane is also drawn with long, short, long inside the object, and outside the object it is continuous line. Okay, next is center line. Center line is same, we have explained earlier also. Okay, next what are the standards and conventions? As we have written that no effective communication without a standard or sign or symbol. For that we are using a grammatical or technical drawing, so that it's fixed that what alphabet we have to use and what are the geometries we are going to show the dimension, and what are there are the graphical languages which we used. Okay, now that's the conventions. Convention commonly accepted for particles, rules or methods. Okay, dash lines are used to show the hidden lines. The dash objects, this is the dash lines which are used to show the hidden object, that are the things which are hidden to us and they are not seen by the normalize. If we put a section over there, then only we see the hidden portion of that. Okay, so if the object is not seen to us and it is present over inside that drawing, so the drawing is line drawn by the hidden object, hidden lines, and that line is drawn like dotted lines are shown for hidden lines. Okay, this is the technical drawing. For example, we have shown all the technical drawings and using that line, that what is the hidden object which is drawn with hidden lines, and the visible objects is drawn with dark lines, and where that what is the extension line we have used, and here the dimension line we have used. Okay, how the center of the object is marked. Okay, this all is shown over here. Drawing standards, we have two or three different drawing standards. What first is ANSI, American National Standard Institutes. Okay, they use the drawing sheet and formats using that all. Okay, then ISO, International Standard Organization, JIS, Japanese Standard, BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard. These all standards we use for drawing with for different companies and different stages. Okay, the basic geometrical size and shapes in drawing. First is starting with an angle, acute angle, then obtuse angle, then right angle. Then we have equilateral triangles, right triangles, vertical scalar triangles, isosceles triangle. Then we have square, rectangle, rhombus. Okay, trapezium. Then we have 5 sides pentagon, 6 sides hexagon, heptagon, octagon, having 8 sides, nonagon having 9 sides. Then we have regular solids. First we start with tetrahedron, okay, hexahedron, octahedron. Then we have prism. Here it is prism, square prism, cube prism, oblique prism. Okay, hexagonal prism. Then pyramids, we have pyramids. Pyramids will have a base of what the name nomenclature it has its base of that nomenclature. If we say a triangular pyramid, then base will be of triangle and other all the edges will become triangle. Okay, if it is square pyramid, then base will become square and all other edges will become triangular portion. Okay, then we have frustums of that pyramids, then cylinders, right cylinder, then cones, birthday cap we see adds a conical shape. Then we have sphere. These are all the shapes of the drawing which we draw while using the scales or protectors. Okay, locating holes, how it is correct and how it is wrong. See, if it is the two drawing views, it is the front view and it is the top view and it is the front view, then if what is the method to draw the dimension, this is the correct method. We have to draw the extension line where it is passing to the centers, and this is the dimension we are going to show, as it is in 0.94 inch of what is the dimension. If it is 9.4 centimeter, then it is put in the middle only, and this is the wrong practice, or this is the wrong method, as this doesn't show that the same dimension over there. Okay, in this both the diagrams the dimension is same from center to center. Okay, then dimensions and section lines. How the section line and dimensioning is done in the same message. This is the best way in which section line is done inside it and dimension is put over the outside. But it is the wrong way, that it's okay, but we can't use that because it coincides, the diagram and dimension coincides. Okay, and this is the wrong practice too, that all the dimensions, all the hatching lines is drawn, section line is drawn, and then inside it we didn't put over the rub over the places and also put the dimension inside it. Okay, this is the wrong practice. Also some of the time is cases wrong. This is the best practice of dimensioning the same object. Then this is staggered form. Okay, if we staggered from, if we have to draw dimension of 3 portions continuous in the same order, then we put the dimension in staggered form, not in a continuous form. It will go coincident, or some of the time the dimension will become too short. Hence it is not a good practice of drawing the dimensions. Then arrow we draw for drawing will have a same dimension edge, having the same dimension. What dimension we have? See, what is the head length? If the head length is x, if this head length, it is 3x, okay, and this is w, and this is sorry, if this is 3w or it is w, okay, then the width of the arrow is equal to thrice of the length. Okay, if w is the width, then length will be thrice the dimension of the width. This is the arrowhead, and this is the types we can show: open, closed, or this closed and filled. This is the 3 correct types of showing the arrowheads. Okay, and then this is the method of dimensioning. There are 2 methods of dimensioning: aligned method and unidirectional method. Okay, aligned method and unidirectional method. In unidirectional and aligned method is that we give the dimension in aligned form with the diagram. See, the diagram, it is line is vertical. In this diagram the line is vertical, hence the dimension is so aligned to the diagram. Okay, diagram line is vertical, then dimension is showed in the vertical format. Here the diagram line is horizontal, hence the dimension is shown horizontally. Okay, now what is unidirectional? Unidirectional is also called, in Hindi we used to call it ek dishay paddhati. Unidirectional method, ek dishay paddhati, means the direction of dimensioning is all in same order or in one direction, so that it can be easily drawn, is can easily understood or easily read by from one, seeing by one dimension. See, the width is shown here in horizontal direction, and this, as this line, this diagram, this line is horizontal, then also it is shown in horizontal manner. Okay, and this portion the line is in vertical manner, then also here the dimension is shown in horizontal portion, as its name unidirectional means in shown in one dimension. Okay. Thank you. For any queries, you all can contact or WhatsApp or text on the given details for that. So this is the basics of drawing which we have learned till now, surrounding how the drawing is being started and how the dimensioning is going on, and how this how the use of what is the use of the pencil over here. Okay, by this we can start our drawing classes or drawing with this knowledge we can start the drawing. Okay, without because without learning about how the pencil, which the pencil is used and which are the scales we are going to use, we can't able to draw a drawing. And if it's not study about these things, then the drawing is not drawing, it's a artistic or a picture formation which other artist can do. Okay, as we have learned that drawing is the language in which calculations and other things we have to do before drawing any drawings. So for any queries related to the introduction of the drawing or any objects, how which why we are using these instruments, and why you're using H pencils, why you're using dark pencils, and what is the use of the soft pencil, where we are going to use, you can all put your questions in a text box over this email id. So your email id is given, that yogesh.k.d.ssec@gmail.com, and this is the phone number for text only, and no calls will be received for these numbers. And the text message you can drop over there, and also you can put WhatsApp over this number 9179358761. Thank you guys for listening this topic, and we hope so we will meet soon. Thank you.